Everyone, you're welcome to CAD Baron. So for this particular class, I'll be doing a simple wheel loader. As you can see, I'll be doing this wheel loader on Autodesk Inventor. So let's see how we can be able to do this particular job. It's not hard. Just get the sketch properly, then know how to use the different planes. Then you're good to go. Okay, Control N. I click on Control N. Then the next thing, I click on Standard and I click on Create. I choose a plane. I click on 2D sketch. I just click on the plus. I use this particular plane, this plane. After getting this plane, the next thing I do, I'll get my sketch first. Come to line. I use here, this point, come like this. Always see how you can be able to do this, do the sketch. Click on this and move up like this, just a little bend up like this. So I've been able to get this. The next thing, I'll dimension. I'll try as much as possible to see how I can be able to get my dimension. Okay, dimension. So smart dimension from this point to this point is 16. Enter. Then the next dimension from here is 1. Enter. So I have something like this. Next, I complete my sketch. I use my line. I come here, get something like this, like this, like this. So you have to get the sketch first. The sketch. Okay. And the next thing, from this point, this line, from this line, I come here, I produce another line like this. Then I go to arc, like my 3-point arc. I click here, and I click here. So I can be able to have something like this. Okay, sorry. So the next thing now, I know my total length. Like I want to dimension another length. I come to this point, smart dimension again. I click here. I'll make it 30. I make it 30. Then if I come here, I just have to adjust it since I already know how I want the job to look like. Mind you, I have something like this. So I can come here, I click here. Okay, let me click engage this first. So I'll click here and here. So to make it parallel. Then I'll click here. Okay, I'll engage this again. Click here and here. Okay, I've already done that before, or the command has already been done. I click cancel. Then watch please. I come here, I click here, or I engage this constraints. Click here, 1, and you click here. See the smooth part. You click here and you click here. See the smooth part. So I'm done with that. So the next thing I want to dimension. So I'll see how I can be able to dimension here. Smart dimension. Click here. So I'll just make it 1. Just 1. Just 1. Then this dimension here, I'll make it 2. 2. As I said earlier, you already have the sketch in mind, so I can be able to just adjust it to suit my sketch. Just to have it to suit my sketch. Then I want to dimension, I want to give us an angle. I come here. Okay, I come to, because I'm trying to look at the sketch, I come here, from here to here, I'll make it 130. Wow. Okay, I tap my escape, I adjust it again. It looks like what I have. Then I come to this point. I click smart dimension again. See this point, I click here and I click here. I'll make it 153. Let's see. 153. I've been able to get 153. Then the length, then I want to dimension again. I come here, this length is 6.35, enter. So I'm good with that. Then next, adjust. Now I told you guys, if you're not getting the right dimension, just see how you can be able to adjust. Then dimension again, I come here, okay, dimension, click on smart dimension, and I dimension here, and that dimension is 5.85. Let's see how it goes. Wow. Okay, come here, we adjust. Wow. I hope we can be able to, I'm sure we'll still get the job done. So the shape does not, we'll just see how we can be able to adjust it to look like our reloader. So we can still be able to achieve what we want to achieve. So okay, like this now. So next thing, dimension, and this brick. So also don't forget this brick. There's this small brick there. So another dimension, click on smart dimension, click here. Yeah, I'm having 3.45. Okay, so I'm still trying to see how I can get the most suitable shape for this wheel loader. So dimensions have already started coming in, and it's changing the shape, or will I say the way the work is appearing. So just adjust it since you have a mental picture of what you want to achieve. So I click on dimension, and let's see, I dimension this, I'll make it 9. Let's see. Okay, so with this, I think I'm comfortable with this particular sketch, and I'm good to go. So the next thing, I come to 3D model, and I click on extrude. So what do I want to extrude? This is what I want to extrude. So I just click on home here, so it comes back to the length. Now I can decide to make the length 80. Oh, that is 880. So 80. So 80. I'll put it on symmetric. So I have something like this on symmetric, and I click OK. So this is the simple wheel loader. If I want to increase it, okay to increase it. Now I want to create the opening for this particular wheel loader. So I just click on shell. I'll click here 1, and I'll click here 2. We're using 1 millimeters. So I'll click OK. So I've been able to get this simple bucket wheel loader. So if I want to add something at the back, now I want to select a plane. If I want to select my plane, so what I have to do is, I want to select my plane. I'll click on plane. I'll click here 1. I'll rotate, and I'll click here 2. So I've been able to get it in the middle. So I'll now come here, click, and I'll click on plus. So anything I'm going to do now should start from the middle. So I'll just do a simple rough sketch to see how I can be able to get something done from the back. So I can just project something like this, a line. Oh, I'm not going to follow dimensions. I won't follow dimensions, so don't be scared. Come here. Then I'll use the line again. I'll follow here. Okay, what's happened there? I'll click this, I'll tap delete. So I'll click on line from this point. I'll click to this point, then click to this point. And the next thing, if I'm not seeing it properly, I can put it like this so I can see it. Then like asymmetric, like so I can be able to see the inside. So the next thing, I'll go to line again. Okay, not line. I'll go to arc. Arc, 3-point arc. I'll come. Okay, that's line. That's line. I'll come here. I'll produce this. Then click escape. I'll come to arc. From here, I'll click here. I'll click here. I'll adjust it. Okay, that's wrong. So I'll click here. I'll tap delete. I'll do it again. From here, I move to this point, and make sure I get this, something like this, good to go. Then I'll come line, I'll just produce something that has a back. So I just want to see how I can be able to produce something. Something like this. So I'll come line again. Let's come here, one, up to this point, something like this. I will not be using dimensions. I will not be using dimensions to do this particular job. So something like this. So I'm good to go like this. Then I have something like this in the middle. As I said, I sectioned it, so I can decide to open the section like this. So we have something like this. Then I can come and hide the visibility, but let's just watch how it goes. So I go to 3D model again, I click on extrude. So this is the extrude. I'll keep it in the middle again, so symmetric. This time I'll make it, let's say 25. Let's say it respond. Let's make it 40. Let's see if we make it 40. Let's see 40. 40. So click OK. So I've been able to get something like this now, as you can see. So this, I want to hide this visibility. I right click and click on visibility. So I have something like this now. I've been able to get the wheel load at the back. Then if I want to create an opening, click here, I click here, I click plus. So then the next thing, I click here, I come here, one, I expand, I come to this point, so I click a little connection, come here, then I go to dimension, I click on this, I'll make it 3, enter, this is small, okay, let me section it, let me see, okay, it went inside. So I can bring it out now. Okay, I'll bring it out. I'll come here, bring it out. Then I'll come to dimension again, and I'll dimension this 3. So I'm not putting it at any particular location, but if you want me, I'll just come to dimension. I'll click here. I'll click here. If you want it, I'll make it 4. I'll come here. Click here. I'll click here. I'll make it 6. So I've been able to get that, and then I'll go to model. I have something like this now. What's the next thing? I'll go to model, I'll go to extrude. Then I'll click on cut. That is, I'm cutting, but where am I cutting to? Is it through or up to? So I'll choose up to, I'll rotate, and I'll click here. Okay, I've not engaged where I'm cutting, so okay, I'll engage here, 1, 2. Up to where? Up to here. Okay, let me do it again. These are the entity I want to cut. Is on reverse. Okay, I said I'm using up to. Up to. Okay, so this is the point I want to cut. Up to. Okay, let me go over it again in case there was an error. So first, you go to click on extrude. After clicking on the extrude, we're cutting, click on cut. These are the entities you want to cut. Click here, 1. You click here, 2. So if you are cutting, it's either you are cutting on the mid plane or you are doing it up to the surface. So since it's on symmetric now, and I want it to be up to, I'll rotate and I'll click here. So it will appear at this point, and I click OK. So you get to see something like this now. You'll see that I've been able to do the wheel loader, something different. Now I've been able to get this particular wheel loader done. Now the next thing I told you, I want to create a little cut on this. So I'll still select plane again. I click plane, come here, 1, I rotate, and I click here, 2. So I have this plane in the center again. I'll click sketch. So now I'll see how I can be able to trace the lines again. So line, just trace the same thing I've done the other time. Just trace 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I trace, then come to arc, come to this point. Then I come to line. Okay, if you are not seeing it, just click on symmetric so you can be able to see what we are doing. It's kind of confusing me too. So I come to line again, like this. think this, it did this. I click this, this, this. So I've been able to get this done. Then I'll close it. Then so this is what I wanted to achieve. So let's see if the symmetric is closed. So I'll come to this point. I'll click on extrude again. Extrude. But this time I want to cut something in the middle. So it's still cut. But let me close it so you can see it. It's okay. Okay. Extrude. Cut. It's the middle. It's the middle. Put it on symmetric. So let's say we'll make it 20, 20, 20, something like this. Then I click OK. So I have something like this. Then for this, I just click and I click on visibility. So I've been able to do my wheel loader, created some openings and all the rest. So guys, please, then I just want to add my appearance so that it looks very sharp. Say gray, this gray. Depending on what appearance is comfortable with you. So if you want to use this, you're good to go. So we can also use this. So guys, please like and subscribe. Thank you. You're welcome to CAD Baron. So we're able to do a simple pocket wheel loader using Autodesk Inventor. Thank you guys.